Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. Today we are here again with the audience of Dhamma USA. Uh, we have a new lecture on Abhidhamma today. That is 19th lecture. We have already completed 18 classes, 18 lectures on Abhidhamma on Dhamma USA channel. If you have not watched those, first you have to go there and watch, because until or unless you watch those previous sessions, you will not be able to understand this session. And also, we are reciting the Chittas, which is 121, but we don't recite the whole 121 Chittas in every video, but just a small part of that. But today we are not going to recite the Chittas, because that's a different session and that's a different part. Today we are going to learn something new, which is somewhere connected to Chittas, to Abhidhamma, but there is a little part of Sutta also. So, welcome back again. Let us start today's session. If you have heard our previous session, you must know that we talked about the fetters in our previous class. So today we are talking about the fetters. In the last class, we learned about the Lokuttara Chittas, and in Lokuttara Chittas, we had Sotapati, Sakadagami, Anagami, and Arahanta. To be a Sotapanna, there are many things which one person needs to eradicate, out of which one are fetters. One of those are fetters. Actually, we have immoral or unwholesome consciousness. We have unwholesome mental fetters. In Abhidhamma, we say akusala chitta, akusala chetasika, and then we have this fetters, which in Pali is called Saṃyojana. So, Saṃyojana, akusala chitta, akusala chetasika, and many more things to eradicate at Sotapati Magga and remaining in Sakadagami, Anagami, and Arahanta stage. So, today we will talk about the fetters. There are total 10 fetters which we have to eradicate at every stage of Lokuttara. Some of the fetters, not all 10 fetters, are eradicated at Sotapati stage, but some of them can be eradicated at Sotapanna stage, some of them at Sakadagami, Anagami, and the remaining will be at Arahanta stage. So, what are those fetters according to Sutta Pitaka and according to Abhidhamma Pitaka? Today we will know about them, and also which fetters need to eradicate at Sotapanna stage. We will know about this. But we will have the second part of fetters also, which we will learn in the next session, in the next class, next week. But today we will know about a little about the fetters, and the remaining we will know in the next class. So let us begin today. Uh, just sit quietly and patiently and listen carefully with your heart, and learn these things, because these need to be eradicated to attain any Aryapugala stage, because the beginning of the Aryapugala is from the Sotapanna. And Sotapanna, we need to eradicate something at Sotapanna stage. So this is the beginning to be on the Aryapugala stage. So let us begin today's session. Before beginning, we start with the invitation to Devas. We will invite all the Devas and come and listen the Dhamma. Let us join your hands with me and recite with me. Samanta Chakravalesu Atra Gachantu Devata Saddhammang munirajasa sunantu sagamukadam Dhamma savanakalo ayam bhadanta Dhamma savanakalo ayam bhadanta Dhamma savanakalo ayam bhadanta Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Let's start today's session. First, we will know about the meaning of fetters in the first slide. Okay, so Saṃyojana, we will know about the meaning of fetters or Saṃyojana. Saṃyojana comes from three roots, that is sun plus yo plus jana, which means defilement, bind, birth. Sang yani sang means defilement, yo means bind, and jana means birth. So, when one systematically breaks these bonds in four stages, that is Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, and Arahanta, one makes irreversible progress to Nibbana, release from all sufferings. So, as now you are knowing the meaning, sometimes we can write it as SAM or SAN. Actually, when we write it in Roman, we write it SAM and there should be a dot uh, at the bottom of M in the center. So that is Saṃyojana. So Saṃyojana are the defilements which bind one person to take birth again and again. But when we break down these bonds that binds us in the four stages at different levels, we can make an irreversible, which cannot be reversed, progress to Nibbana. Because when one enters to Sotapanna, it is like a stream, a deep stream. We are on the one edge of that stream and we have to reach to the other edge of that stream. The edge, the corner we are at, is called samsara, the world, and the other edge of that stream is nibbana, and the stream itself is sotapanna, sakadagami, anagami, and the last stage is arahanta, which is the next edge. So when one person he sees that there are many defilements in the world and we have to break down all these defilements, then he tries his best to break down these foundations. So when he tries to break down these Saṃyojana, there are 10, but when he tries to break down 3 Saṃyojana and he enters into the stream. And once he enters into the stream, it is not possible for him to come back to the world. because he has already entered into the stream. Now he will move forward to Sakadagami, Anagami, and will reach to Nibbana. That's why we say that when one systematically breaks these bonds in 4 stages, one makes irreversible progress to Nibbana. The Saṃyojana Sutta, that is Saṃyojana Sutta, which is in Sanyukta Nikaya in Sutta Pitaka, clearly states that there is sun. Sun means raga, dosa, and moha, or craving. Craving is chanda raga, must be involved in Saṃyojana. Evameva ko bhante na chakku rupanam sanyojanam. This is in Pali. Na rupa chakku sa sanyojanam. Yancha tattha tadubhayam paticca upajjati chandarago tang tattha sanyojanam. This can be translated as, this statement is in Saṃyojana Sutta in Sanyukta Nikaya. So it says, Saṃyojana arise, not due to eyes, just seeing objects or rupa, but due to craving that arises due that seeing. I am not sure whether it is clear to you. Saṃyojana arise not due to eyes, just seeing the object. When we see some object, Saṃyojana doesn't arise, but they arise due to the cravings, and that arises due that seeing. So when we have the craving, the Saṃyojana arise. Though we have the eyes, we see the objects, but it doesn't mean that Saṃyojanas are arising. Saṃyojanas are actually the cravings, the raga, dosa, moha. So I hope the meaning is very clear to you. Now let's move forward to the next slide. Okay, there is one more. It in Pali known as Saṃyojana, and they are unwholesome mental fetters, chain or bond that bind beings to the round of misery and samsara. I have already mentioned this. So there are 10 fetters, and they are different according to Sutta Pitaka and Abhidhamma Pitaka. So 10 Saṃyojanas in Sutta method are different, and in Abhidhamma are different. Actually, they are not, we cannot say that they are completely different, but they are somewhere similar, not completely different. So let us know about them. So you will know the difference between them, a slight difference between them. Okay, different methods. I have made a beautiful presentation for you here. So you can see Sutta method, and these are the Sutta method. I think one is not visible. Okay, the first one is Kamaraga. Don't get afraid. I will tell you the meaning of these also. Kamaraga, Ruparaga, Aruparaga, Patigha, Mana, Ditti, Sila Bata Paramas, Vichikicha, Uddhacha, and the 10th one is Avijja, which is, I think, not visible completely. So these are the 10 Saṃyojanas according to the Sutta method. Now let's move forward for the Abhidhamma method. So they are 10: Kamaraga, Bhavaraga, Patigha, Mana, Ditti, Silabata, Paramasa. I will make it clear to you. Okay. Yeah. So according to the Abhidhamma method, they are Kamaraga, Bhavaraga, Patigha, Mana, Ditti, Silabata Paramas, Vichikicha, Issa, Macharya, and Avijja. The only difference between these two are, you can see, in the Sutta method, the second and third number is Ruparaga and Aruparaga. When we combine them, it makes Bhavaraga. In Abhidhamma method, the second point is Bhavaraga. When we are talking about the Bhav combines of Rupa and Arupa also. And in Abhidhamma method, two different things, number 8 and number 9. Number 8 is Issa and number 9 is Macharya. Whereas in Sutta Pitaka, the number 9 is Uddhacha. So this is the difference between the Sutta method and Abhidhamma method. Actually, they all are Saṃyojana. In Sutta method, these 10 are given. In Abhidhamma method, these 10 are given. Do not get confused because we have to eradicate all of them and we will know at what stage we have to eradicate which Saṃyojana. We will know about this also. But these are the only things that in Sutta Pitaka and Abhidhamma Pitaka, 10 Saṃyojanas are given. So, Fetters, according to the Sutta Pitaka, let us know the meaning of them. The first is Kamaraga. What does it mean? Kamaraga means the desire for sensory lust. Ruparaga, attachment to fine material existence. Aruparaga, attachment to immaterial existence. I told you the Bhavaraga in Abhidhamma, right? Bhava means existence. So, this is the attachment to the existence. So, when we say Rupa, Rupa means fine material and Arupa means immaterial. So, attachment to those of both of these existence, we can also say Bhavaraga. Then, Patigha, when we recite the Dosa Mula Chitta 2, if you have recited before with me, so it comes with like Do manas sahagatam patigha sampayuttam asankharikam kama vachara akusala dosa mula chittam. So, Patigha Sampayutta. Patigha is a part of dosa, of hatred. And the Patigha actually means is aversion. Then comes Mana. Mana means conceit. Ditti is wrong view. We can also say Michaditti. Then comes Silabata Paramas, adherence to or attachment to rites and rituals. Then Vichikicha is the doubt. We have a video on Vichikicha, I think, not in English, but in Hindi. We have on our YouTube channel, Highest Dhamma, we have a full video on Vichikicha. I think I will make it in English also, so that you will know the doubts, what kind of doubts we have. And then 9th is Uddhacha. Uddhacha means restlessness. And the 10th is Avijja. Avijja is ignorance. We know the Paticca Samuppada or dependent origination. It starts with the Avijja. Avijja means ignorance. And Uddhacha is restlessness of mind. And Uddhacha is a part of Moha. We recite the Chitta number 12. Upekha Sahagatam Uddhacha Sampayuttam, right? So these are the 10 fetters. You need to remember all of these because in order to eradicate all of these, you need to remember the Kamaraga, Ruparaga, Bhavaraga, Aruparaga, Patigha, Mana, Ditti, Silabata Paramas, Vichikicha, Uddhacha, and Avijja, and their meaning. So let us move to the next slide. According to the Abhidhamma Pitaka, the first is same, second is Bhavaraga, that is attachment to existence. Patigha is same, Mana is same, Ditti is same, Silapata Parama same, Vichikicha is the doubt. It is, Issa means envy, it means jealousy. When we see someone dearest to us or not dearest to us is going to be more successful than us, getting something more than us, so we may be jealous of them. So Issa, it is a part of dosa. Then Macharya. Macharya is like when I don't know how to say that. Okay, Macharya. Macharya is that when we do not want to give something to someone is like opposite of dana, we can say. Yeah, and it is a part of lobha. It is a part of greed, Macharya. And then avijja is ignorance. So this is the fetters according to the Abhidhamma Pitaka. And then in the previous slide, we learned about the fetters according to the Sutta Pitaka. Now, categories of fetters. The first we can see here, wrong view, doubt, and ritual attachment. It means ditti, vichikicha, and silabata paramas. And then 4 and 5, sensual desire means kamaraga, and aversion means patigha. These 5 are called lower fetters because these can be eradicated easily at the lower stage. They should be eradicated first, and then comes to the higher fetters which are very difficult to eradicate. The sixth one is material rebirth, ruparaga, aruparaga, and then comes to conceit, mana, and then restlessness means udhacha, and then ignorance means avijja. So these 5, the lower 5, are the higher fetters which are very difficult to eradicate, but the upper one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are called lower fetters and they are easy. They not that easy, but easier than the lower one, easier than the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and they can be eradicated easily. So you can see the first 3, wrong view, doubt, and ritual attachment. That is Michhaditi, Vichikicha, and Silabata Paramas. So they are eradicated at Sotapanna stage. Okay, you have not given here. I think that will come in the next session, but I have already told you. Okay, that's okay. The first 3, wrong view, doubt, and ritual attachments, that is Michhaditi, Vichikicha, and Silapata Paramas. What kind of Michhaditi do we have? Like when we don't know what is really wholesome, what is unwholesome, we are still confused between the papa and punya. We don't know what the thing we are doing is wholesome or unwholesome, and we don't know about the previous birth or the next birth. We are confused. It means we have the Michhaditi. Sometimes we also believe that doing something like we see other communities or other religions, they do something very hard, they starve for many days, and they give suffering to their body, and they think that they will get the nibbana, but that is also called the michhaditti. Actually, in order to study more about the michhaditti, you must read the Brahmajala Sutta in the Digha Nikaya. In the Digha Nikaya, the Brahmajala Sutta, there are 62 kinds of michhaditti, which the Buddha has explained very well. So you must go there and check, and you will know what are the wrong views. You may also have some wrong views, so you will come to know about all those wrong views in the Brahmajala Sutta in Digha Nikaya. The second is doubt. Doubt is Vichikicha. I will make a video on Vichikicha, separate video, in which we will know the doubts about which kind of doubts we have. Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and different kinds, and its solution also. Buddha has given the solution also. So there are in total 9 kinds of doubt, 9 kinds of Vichikicha we have. And the third is ritual attachment or silabata paramas. Sometimes we are too attached to our rituals that we don't care about the intention of our chitta. Like in India, if I talk about India, sometimes the people when they invite sangha to their home for some puja, for some chanting, so they confuse about how many candles they should put there. So sometimes they argue with each other. Some people say, no, only 1 candle. Some say 3 candles. Some say 5 candles. So they argue on that. It means They are so attached to their rituals that they don't care about the Sangha there. They don't care about that they are wasting time. Uh, they should listen more Dhamma or listen more chanting, but they waste their time in arguing different things. So they are too attached to their rituals that they think if we will not follow that ritual, something bad will happen to us. So this is ritual attachment. So wrong view you will study in the Brahmacharya Sutta. Doubts, I will make a separate video on that. And ritual attachment, I have told you. So these are the three which can be eradicated at Sotapanna stage. The person who can eradicate these three can attain the Sotapanna. But they, not only these three, but there are many things like I told you before also. Akusala Chitta and Akusala Chetasikas. So some of the Akusala Chitta and some of the Akusala Chetasikas are also eradicated at Sotapanna stage. And if we talk about the fetters, so these three fetters, 1, 2, 3, these three fetters are eradicated at Sotapanna stage, along with some Akusala Chitta and Akusala Chetasikas. So this is all for today. In Aryapogala, they are eradicated in stages as one becomes Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, and Arahanta. So these are the fetters according to the Sutta Pitaka. According to the Abhidhamma Pitaka, I have told you their meaning also. So you must learn the 10 according to Sutta and according to Abhidhamma. And also you must know their meaning of Saṃyojana and meaning of all the fetters also. And we will know more about the fetters in the next class. So wait till next week, and until or unless you will watch our previous videos, it will be difficult for you to understand our further video, our future videos. So keep watching our previous videos as well in order to understand them better. So this is all for today. Sadhu, 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 anumodami. Let us give you blessing and we'll end the session. Sabbitiyo vivajantu sabbarogo vinastu matim bhavantantarayo sukhi dīghāyuko bhava abhivādanasīlis nityang vuddhapachayino चत्तारो धम्मा वर्धन्ति आयुवन्नो सुखं बलं आयु आरोग्य सम्पत्ति सर्वसम्पत्तिमेव च अथ निर्वाण सम्पत्ति इमिनाते समेचतु साधु साधु साधु